Welcome back to the B.S.P.C podcast. It's been over 3 months since we have done this. We've been kind of lazy about it. We got comfortable with other things, but we're finally trying to get back on track on this. And on top of that, we're doing this a little bit different. We usually have, if you go back and watch our previous podcasts and whatnot, we have kind of like a structure, but it doesn't seem genuine. So we want it to be more genuine and just be random and just talk like we normally do, even if we wasn't being recorded.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're definitely trying to be more authentic, more and trying to just be us, be who we are. Cause we talk all day long at work, all day long. Matt don't fucking stop talking. So we try to be more like that, trying to be just relaxed and not so what's the word? I guess set up so
scripted.
Scripted. Scripted.
Even though everything we did, it wasn't scripted or anything, but I can understand it felt that way.
It definitely did. But hey, we back now, baby. We back grooving, moving, and everything else.
Oh yeah, everything's going smooth now. Smooth like a good operator here.
Yes, sir.
And we're gonna be bringing back our little streams too when we play some games here soon. We're gonna buy Battlefield 6 once it goes on sale. I'm not paying $70. Besides RedSec, that battle royale, we get into that too. And then you were bringing up earlier before we started is about the games coming out next year, like GTA 6 and whatnot, and you know the Halo combat. Campaign Evolved is coming, which is a complete remake of Halo, which I have mixed feelings with at the moment. So I got big mixed feelings with it right now. They got time to fix it, but I'm a Halo fanatic, man. I like Halo. I grew up on that. That's a childhood game for me, and out of all the Halos, and I'm pretty sure I can speak for the Halo community, that Halo CE is pretty much perfect. It's the best one out of all of them. Now, and then you had Halo 2 that came out, and that was the revolution for Xbox Live, and that was great on its own. And then Halo 3 was personally my favorite when it came to the social aspect of the game because of Forge mode, theater mode, custom games, and all that. But no, I'm really worried about the remake of Halo. But at the same time, I want it to be great. I want it to be successful because they've already leaked out that if it is, then Halo 2 and Halo 3 will also be getting a remake, the whole trilogy.
Man, you know what game I'm excited for? I never really played Halo when I growing up. I'm just now getting into it. Me and Matt was playing it. We need to get back into it and beating all of them. But I'm really anticipated for the Invincible game.
Yeah.
Invincible versus. I ain't gonna lie. It's like that's like other than GTA 5, I am super ready for that game.
Well, I mean, when you look at it, it's got the look of Dragon Ball Fighters, but Mortal Kombat gameplay at the same time. I'm looking forward to it in a way too. I'm not huge into fighting games, especially the Mortal Kombat style, unless it's like a particular Mortal Kombat like Armageddon. But I'm looking forward to it too.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna have that edge that. I feel like Mortal Kombat had an edge, like it's super, super crazy, but I don't know, it's gonna have that what Mortal Kombat don't have in today's time, like just animation, like the animations where it's gonna have like guts and flying through crazy buildings and people getting their heads chopped off, whatever it is. I feel like it's gonna be a little bit better than Mortal Kombat. I think it's gonna be a really, really good series if they do a series. Even though I upset they didn't come out with a open world one, but this will still work for now.
Oh yeah. just take the Naruto Storm idea, which is what they did for Kakarot. That idea can work for any IP, just about. Yep. It just like Invincible, it could have worked for that, but they got to get their feet wet first before they can do anything else.
Yep. I just hope they don't try to make an open world game when the series is officially over with. When nobody not really worrying about it, it's like, okay, the series over with, oh well. Like, do it where it's peak and right in the middle of it, and I think everybody's gonna be going crazy over that thing. We never got a Superman game that we're flying through buildings and stuff. We need an Invincible game.
Yeah,
we need something. We need something like that.
I mean, we got some Superman games.
We got some, but they weren't the best.
No, like my favorite Superman game is still for the 360. I think it was like one of the first Superman games for the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. Still bad. It's not a good game, but it's like the best Superman game that they ever made.
Which is still horrible.
But it's still horrible, man. Like, the Superman is a really hard character to make a game for because he's just OP. He's overpowered. Because every single Superman game has him fighting robots every single time.
Yeah. Man, like, I guess shit, just make them like a just make some shit up, dog. They do like what Full Metal Alchemist did with their first season. Just the manga wasn't done yet, so they just went left and just created something really good that's not even canon to any story. So
hey, I would like
non-canon Superman story.
I would like an Injustice Superman game, open world.
Yeah, hey, that's cool too.
Because at least really in that one, see, the door opens. They don't have to sit there and hold back on his powers. They don't have to sit there and do all these safety measures. With Injustice Superman, you can fly through buildings. You can kill people if you want it. Because at that point, Superman just he lost Lois. Wait, is that her name, Lois? No, I
think that's her name.
I don't remember. He lost his wife while she was pregnant. And he goes ape shit, all because of the Joker, all because of a clown.
Yeah.
And that would be a good Superman game.
I would love to see Superman fly through a beach.
Yeah, man, like Invincible, man, like with Conquest and Mark float through that fucking beach and obliterated everybody just with their speed.
Just with their speed, the sonic boom off that thing, bro.
Yeah. Imagine if they added that level of realism in the Dragon Ball.
I feel like low key though, that's what the DC franchise really need. Like something off the wall to keep up with Marvel. Marvel got a really good lore. That's what make the movies and the TV shows is the lore for me. It dates back to all the way before we was born and shit. I feel like DC is missing that. If they had a little bit of more lore and a little bit of Invincible mixed with the boys, man, that'd be a hit. I imagine Superman is Homelander, really.
Without the kinks.
without the kinks, my bad, yo.
Yeah, not one for one Homelander, just the brutality of Homelander.
Nah, we don't want no baby milk.
No, we don't want no baby milk, man. No, I had to stop watching The Boys. I can't finish it. It got too weird. I'm
currently watching it, and that's probably the weirdest show I ever watched in my life, and I can't think of nothing else that's weirder than that. And I watch a lot of crazy shit. Now, I don't like American Horror Story, and I feel like that was pretty bad, and it's worse than that. I still remember Crab Claw.
Crab Claw. No, man. It gets insane. Have you gotten to the bunker yet, where Homelander goes to this underground bunker and starts torturing all the scientists?
No, I haven't got to that part yet. I'm in the beginning of season 3 right now.
Oh,
I'm like on episode 2.
I think it might happen that season. It should. You're coming close to it. He starts torturing everybody there. They were all basically like his parental figures while he was growing up, because he's like a test tube baby, basically. So
Man.
he goes back to his place of birth, pretty much, which is some deep underground bunker, and there's a bunch of scientists there, and he starts fucking with them hardcore.
Yeah, man. The weirdest thing was the beginning of season 3. Only thing I see is Homelander on top of a building choking the chicken, dog. What did you do? He said, I can do whatever I want. Choking that thing, dog. Like, yeah, you can do whatever you want, but don't bust a nut on top of a damn building and land on somebody's head, man.
Hey, he's Homelander, though. Well, who's gonna fucking stop him? He can do what he wants.
Yeah,
the government ain't gonna do shit.
He gotta go, man. Homelander is unstable, dog.
He's my inspiration.
Yeah, he's your inspiration. He's definitely unstable. But imagine that with DC having not like a Homelander situation with the kinks, but just the gore, the lore, and just all the crazy shit, like the real life shit that if a superhero was in the world, that would happen. Mm-hmm. I feel like if DC do some shit like that, like, okay, you gotta follow the comics, but just add the comic lore up in it and add realistic shit, I'll watch it. I'll go to every movie.
I mean, they get close to it all the time. DC's gotten darker and darker as the decades have gone, while Marvel has kind of just stayed the same. The DC's not afraid of the dark theme of portraying their superheroes and whatnot. It wouldn't be that much of a push for them to go to the levels close to what Invincible and The Boys do. I say go for it. It would make it even better, honestly.
Yeah, that's what I think. I think it'll make it 10 times better and more interesting.
And it will make the stakes feel higher too, even for little things.
Yeah, I feel good. And say right now, the top 5 movies for 2026 is Avengers Doomsday, number 1, Spider-Man Brand New Day, number 2, The Hunger Games Sunrise or the Reaping, number 3, which I'm anticipated for. I'm ready for that. I love Hunger Games. Number 4 is Toy Story 5. I love that too. And number 5 is Shrek 5, which I'm not ready for. Hopefully they do a Sonic and change the whole animation.
Yeah.
But that's the top 5 most anticipated movies right now for 2026.
Hey,
it's a lot more supposed to come.
Oh yeah. Have you seen the trailer for the new Mario movie?
Yes, I seen the trailer for the new Mario movie. I'm ready. My daughter is ready for it. We're pumped for that thing.
Yeah, Super Mario Brother Galaxies. It's taken from the Galaxy games of the Wii. Mm-hmm. So and it's and the main villain's Bowser Jr. this time.
Yeah, I'm pumped for it, man. I'm ready for a new Mario. We love Mario's house. my daughter got so many Mario teddy bears.
Yeah,
don't make no sense.
Yeah, my son's a big Mario person too. He loves Mario. So he has his own Mario controller, so he's big into it. That and Minecraft. Now the Minecraft movie was so boring. Like my son loved that movie. We went to the theaters and watched it, and the whole time my wife and I were just bored out of our mind. It was so bad. We personally believe it wasn't good. Now, if you're like a hardcore Minecraft fan, I mean, that whole movie was fan service. Pretty much just about. But other than that, I mean, I like Minecraft, but that's all they did was fan service. The story was really bland.
I didn't watch it yet. I do need to watch it, but I heard a lot of reviews saying that it was basically fan services and it wasn't like really a good story, I guess. It was just a typical story, how like a movie usually be.
No, they should have done it a whole lot different. Like they could have turned it into an actual like universe instead of just people from Earth that got transported into Minecraft. No.
Yeah. speaking of games, man, are you ready for 2026 with games as well? Got some really good games coming out. Hogwarts Legacy. You don't play. You don't like
no.
that, which is correct. But you got Hogwarts Legacy, GTA 5, Final Fantasy. You got a whole bunch of crap coming out 2026. They say 2026 is the year for games, movies, TV shows, everything. This is the year for people.
Well, we'll find out. We'll find out for sure. Now, like GTA 6, at this point, I'm done. I mean, I'm still excited to play it. Don't get me wrong, but you know, they keep pushing it back and pushing. You heard that they pushed it back again, right? They did it again. So now it's November of next year, and
I'm ready.
You know, at this point, they pushed it back. Look, at this point, man, it's been over a fucking decade since a GTA game. I can wait. It's already broke records. So before GTA 6, which game held the record of longest production time in production?
Production time.
Like, how long has it been since they started working on it until they finally released it, you know?
Yeah. Shit, I don't know. I don't think I can think of is Dead Island. Dead Island took forever to release. It took almost 10 years to.
Surprise! Yeah, but it didn't break the record. GTA 6 did. They broke the record. They are the new holders. It's like Dragon Ball Evolution, man. It held that fucking record for so long, and then Snow White came along. It finally broke it after all of these years, after these decades. So I
was surprised.
Yeah, me too, man. I didn't expect that, but no, the one that held the record of longest production time in gaming history was Duke Nukem Forever.
Duke Nukem is crazy.
I love
How long was it in production?
So they started production of Duke Nukem, I think, in like 97, 98, but it didn't release until I think like 2011 or 2013.
Damn. They waited that damn, huh?
Well, it kept getting passed on to different production companies. Like the original for Duke Nukem, for the original trilogy of Duke Nukem games, and my favorite being Duke Nukem 3D, was made by 3D Realms. And 3D Realms was... So the original... Let me tell you this. This is how bad it was. Duke Nukem Forever was in production, like I said, like in the mid-90s. Its original very first release date was mid-2001. It was supposed to release in 2001, and it never did.
You're 10 years too late.
It was supposed to release in 2001.
It makes me wonder what was the fucking sales for that shit, man. Like, I won't even release it no more. No. You might as well just wait another 10 years and release it when it was like one of the, I won't say best times for graphics wise, but one of the really good times with graphics.
So, like, I don't know if you've ever played a Duke Nukem game. If you want,
I haven't played one.
If you want a great '90s game, play Duke Nukem 3D. That's the best one. Duke Nukem Forever is the reason why we don't hear about Duke Nukem anymore. It killed the franchise. It was it was bad. It was horrible when it released.
I won't be surprised if they bring it back up and make a new game for it, because this is the age where they love to reproduce or redo games, and cause they coming out with what it is, damn, not Rainbow Six Siege, but they just came out with a Netflix show for it that you really love.
Oh yeah, Splinter Cell. Another fucking franchise I've been waiting on a new game for.
So yeah, it's been how long? The last Splinter Cell came out? What, 15 years probably? 20 years almost.
Splinter Cell, Blacklist, what year was that? It came out in 2013. It's been 12 years since the last Splinter Cell game. Now the TV show, the Splinter Cell TV show, oh, that's good. That's really good.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. Now, hopefully we get to see more of them being in their actual gear in the second season, because the second season's already confirmed. It's already on the way. It's got 2 confirmed seasons. So season 3 will be year 2. But it was great. A lot of people were really worried about it at first because it takes place many years after Ghost Recon Breakpoint. And Sam Fisher was in DLC wise was in Ghost Recon Wildlands and Ghost Recon Breakpoint, and he's done retired, kind of. So
yeah,
you in the beginning you're going to be following this new Splinter agent, and she's a black woman. So immediately when people saw that, what do you think they first thought?
Oh, this black bitch on here.
No, it's just
plain.
It's people sitting there, getting tired of race changing and all this and that. So that's what people thought it was going to be like, and that's not what it was at all. It's a black female. She's really good though. She's a really good character. She you might not like her very much in the very beginning, but she's a new Splinter agent. She's arrogant. She's getting in there and making risky moves and decisions, but she's really good, and she ends up getting saved by Sam Fisher. And Sam and her are helping each other, and Sam is trying to teach her, and some is good, some of it's bad, not in the sense like it's a bad watch, just like she doesn't get it the first time, but it's a really good watch, thin and through, 100%. And
I watched probably like 5 minutes of it. It was pretty good first 5 minutes.
The animation is clean for what it is too.
It's really clean. So I love the animation because Invincible was almost pretty much the same too, but animation.
And it's gory. Like, and I'm really glad it's gory. So, when it comes to Splinter Cell, and for people that have never played Splinter Cell before, I always tell them to play Chaos Theory. That's the best one out of all of them.
Chaos Theory was pretty fun. I ain't gonna lie. We do need to do a retro stream Monday.
It has a co-op campaign. We need to play it.
Yeah, we do need to play it.
And I bought it on Steam. You can download it. You can use your controller. I'm gonna have to. There's a file fix you have to download for the controller to work properly, because the controller works, but without the file, the buttons are all fucked up. They're in the wrong place. So there's a file that'll fix the button layout, and then you can play it. Now, versus mode, like if we were to do versus mode, we'll have to stick with the Xbox and the Xbox emulator. Because the controller is not supported on Steam's versus mode, but on its story mode and co-op mode, the controller is supported. We can go through that.
Yeah, we definitely can. Definitely can, man.
I would suggest, I would like to get into it. I would really suggest, though, that you at least play 1 or 2 missions in the single player to get the feel, because the single player campaign, the single player / co-op campaigns, the gameplay of those is different from the versus mode. It plays differently. So just play 1 or 2 missions of the single player campaign to just kind of understand and get the feel. And then we'll play the co-op, because you're going to die a lot.
Yeah.
You're going to fuck it up.
Okay.
You're going to screw it.
I'll definitely download handheld for this, because we head out tomorrow. I'll play when we touch down to Texas, man, and get a little try, dog. I see what it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it's in today's time, they definitely is coming out in the old games from back in the day. You just never know. Duke Nukem probably be
I'm listening.
Oh, you good. But Duke Nukem probably will be revamped I'll give it another 5 years. I give another 5 years, and we probably gonna hear something about it. I guarantee.
Maybe
People love the old games, and people will love. Like we got people like you and me will love just to make those old games come back to life.
100%.
Just for one more time.
Because to go back to Splinter Cell just real fast, if you're gonna download it, when you download it, since your handheld's Windows, just look up the controller fix on YouTube, and it'll take you, and you can watch it, show you how to do it. There's a link in the description. Download it and put it in the game files, and you're set from there. But other than that, yeah, no, like with Duke Nukem, like I guess somebody that used to work for 3D Realms, the original developers of Duke Nukem, just like I think 2 or 3 years ago, dumped the 2001 build of Duke Nukem Forever, because the 2001 build of Duke Nukem Forever, it was almost finished. It was almost a complete game, and then they completely scratched it.
Damn.
So, and people, there's a huge modding community right now trying to bring that build, since it got dumped online, trying to complete that build and make it an official thing. And I'm going to play it. I already have the build on my computer, but obviously it's not complete. Only the first mission is like 100% complete, and then the deeper you get into it, the more incomplete it gets. So
yeah. Kind of like the Call of Duty.
Yeah.
That glitchy piece of shit.
But like, I mean, like with Halo, like I expressed concerns for it. So like for me, like Halo is a big thing for me, and the biggest problem people are having with the Halo remake as of right now, they still have plenty of time to fix it. Hopefully they fix it. Is they're kinda repeating history when they made the anniversary edition of Halo back in 2011. Yeah. So in 2011, they made Halo CE Anniversary. And when you play it, you can switch back and forth, which you can play it right now on Halo MCC. If you play the first Halo's campaign and you push the back button, you can switch from the 2011 remaster graphics or back to the 2001 original graphics at any time you want. The problem with the anniversary was it was just hot shit. So the new graphics, it was, I mean, yeah, it looks pretty, but because you can switch back and forth from old to new graphics, all the geometry is using the old graphics. So when you switch to the new graphics, that rock might not actually be there, or the tree might not be that fat, or, you know, the geometry is all fucked up. The visualization is all fucked up, because when you play Halo, so Halo 2 is more like a movie, while the first Halo, it's more environmental storytelling. So you want to pay attention to the world and what's going on around you. There's so much storytelling to it, and the art style and the lighting and the shadows and everything just made it perfect. Anniversary said, fuck that. It just fucking sucks. And then not only that, all the assets that they use to remaster the Marines, the Elites, the Grunts, Jackals, Master Chief, everything, they just used Halo Reach assets. So it looked like Halo Reach, but first Halo. And that's what they're doing with this new remake. Is now this is an actual remake, like Resident Evil 4 or Dead Space remake. It's a real remake, but the problem is, from the demo that people have been able to play by visiting Halo Studios or the trailers that you've seen on YouTube, is that they're retreading it again. They're using Halo Infinite's assets. It's Halo Infinite Marines and Halo Infinite Elites and Grunts and Jackals. No, like, I want them to remake the original models. Because the original, because if you look at the original Halo Marine, they are easily inspired by Alien, the original Alien movies and the Alien Marines. They look just like them.
Yeah.
And it don't. So I'm extremely worried about the remake. Plus, they got Sprint in it. Which Sprint was never in it. I'm not a fan of Sprint
for
Halo. It's a huge.
Why not, man? I love Sprint, man.
No, dude, in Halo, the Halo communities, the Sprint is a huge controversy, massively controversy. I'm not a fan of it at all. And what the Halo Studios came out and said, well, if you don't like it, you can turn it off. You can disable Sprint. Then why put it in the game?
They should just add it in there. They just add it in there for me.
No. Okay, so the first Halo game to have Sprint was Halo Reach. But the difference between Halo Reach and, you know, what other games that have Sprint, like Call of Duty or whatnot, is that in Halo Reach, Sprint wasn't something that you could just do. It was an equipment. So in Reach, they introduced equipment. So you can pick up a jetpack or pick up a visor module, pick up armor shield, all these different equipment for different uses. And Sprint was an equipment pickup that you could pick up. So now you can sprint. But if you wanted a jetpack or wanted this or that, you would have to trade your Sprint for that instead. I wasn't a fan of Sprint back then in Halo Reach, but that was okay at the same time. Because the levels, the single player was built around not always having Sprint.
Yeah.
So with this remake, they're building the levels around Sprint, but they're telling you can disable Sprint if you don't like it. But now it's not gonna feel the same as original Halo without because the levels are built around Sprint. There's a lot of problems with it.
Yeah, I'm reading a Reddit post that a lot of people are very mixed emotions about it. From the people that's making the remake, from people saying that they need to fix what they already made, and saying that they're not going to buy it. Multiplayer, and people saying that it's going to be canon. A whole bunch of bullcrap. Like. People was really about it, look like.
Yeah, it's a big thing, dude.
Yeah, this really big thing. That's crazy.
It's a huge
that's what happens when people, when developers and stuff and try to make remakes. People will be real skeptical about it. But sometimes you just gotta enjoy some things, because you probably will never get it again.
No.
This is probably the last remake for this specific Halo.
Well, I mean, the first one was a remaster in 2011. This is a remake. See, I want it to be good. I want it to be successful, because Halo is such it's a masterpiece, quite literally. And I'm not saying that I'm not being biased. It quite literally is a masterpiece of a game. I'm not being biased. There are plenty. Look, no other game in history was as big as Halo. No other game.
That is true. I can say that. I don't know why they get up in it, but I can say every single back in the day, that was a Fox fan who really loved Halo. Yeah. I can say that.
I mean, because
it was a big thing.
Besides Grand Theft Auto, which was his own thing. I mean, like the midnight releases. We were talking about midnight releases not too long ago. So, like, hey, go back and pull up on YouTube the Halo 2 midnight launch and the Halo 3 midnight launch. It was so fucking massive. Huge.
Damn.
Even the major news outlets, CNN, MSNBC, Fox News, were covering the midnight release of Halo 2 and covering the Halo 3 midnight release. No other game has had that except for maybe GTA 4.
So my question is for you. So where do they go from if this flops? If this absolutely is trash, this is not what it's supposed to be. It's not a good remake.
It might be the end of Halo.
Where do Halo go from this?
It might be the end of Halo.
Will it be the end of it?
It probably will. At this point, I'm fine either way. I want it to be successful, but at the same time, I'm tired of them fucking it up. And every Halo fan will say the exact same thing. Like, we want it to be successful, we want it to win, but at the same time, we're tired of it. They keep fucking it up. The Bungie era of Halo is fantastic, and I understand that at the time when Bungie departed Microsoft to go make Destiny, which they hinted at Destiny in Halo 3 ODST when they released that. Yeah. I understand the new company that Microsoft created to take on Halo, which at the time was 343 Studios, they had a huge uphill battle to compete to what Bungie did for Halo. So I knew it was going to be difficult. Like Halo 4. So Halo 4 was the first Halo that Bungie did not work on, because at this point they done left. They're making Destiny. Halo 4 is average at best. I would have been happy with Halo 4's story ending it altogether. It would have been fine. But it was average at best. And then they sat there for multiplayer wise, because Halo is an arena shooter, especially for multiplayer. It's an arena shooter. They changed Halo 4's multiplayer to feel and play like Call of Duty, even with custom classes and stuff like that. It's like, that's not Halo. If I want all that, I'll just go play Call of Duty. And then Halo 5 came out, which was 343's second attempt. Halo 5, campaign wise, story wise, was a complete catastrophe. It was complete dog shit. The worst, and I say this all the time, not just the worst Halo campaign, one of the worst campaigns in gaming history. It was bad.
Yeah. Do you think, since Bungie probably made the last really, really good Halo game, would you think they ever return? Or
no?
Do you think that if say for instance it does flop, they say, hey Bungie, let's get back together, let's try to make the best Halo game that ever came out, do you think that will help out the franchise, or do you think Bungie even will try to even
modern Bungie would ruin Halo more? And that's bad, because you gotta think about it. When it's the companies we know now that have been around since our childhood are completely different. The Bungie that made the original trilogy of Halo alongside Halo 3 ODST and Halo Reach, that Bungie's long gone. And the thing is that Microsoft and 343 Studios have tried that approach already by hiring ex-Bungie developers that have experience with Halo, that have been with Halo since CE or Halo 2, that has worked on Halo, and it still turned out to be dog shit. Halo Infinite's not bad. The biggest problem with Halo Infinite that everybody got in an uproar, because when Halo Infinite first came out, everybody loved it. It was great. But the biggest problem with Halo Infinite is because they turned it into a live service game. So when Halo Infinite came out, the campaign was good. It was good. It was above average, definitely, for sure. They were going back in the roots of what Halo was supposed to be. But in the multiplayer was beautiful. It was fantastic. But the problem with Infinite, and why everybody turned their back on it, was because not only was it introduced as a live service, but when it released, it had maybe 30 or 40% of the content that Halo 3 or Halo Reach had at launch. Less maps, a hell of a lot less game modes. Forge wasn't there day one. Theater mode was dog shit, didn't work. So people got really pissed off about it. And there was supposed to be a major update for Halo Infinite every 3 months. We didn't get the first major update for Halo Infinite until 8 months in. I could be wrong about that, but it was close to 8 months.
So did they release any DLCs for it, and y'all had to pay for it, or what?
No, all the updates. These updates are like DLC, basically major updates. They're free for the multiplayer. They were working on campaign DLC to continue the Halo Infinite story, because they had the same model that Bungie did for Destiny, the first one, a 10-year plan.
Yep.
Guess what happened to it? Just like Destiny, it failed. So now the biggest reason why they're making these Halo remakes is because of PlayStation, because Xbox, Microsoft, they've given up on the console wars. They've given up on the Xbox consoles. So PlayStation is officially getting Gears of War and Halo and all these other first-party Xbox games that PlayStation's never had before. And so this Halo remake is coming out because of PlayStation. That's the only reason. And yes, it's a remake. Another big problem people are having with it is it will not have any multiplayer. It's just campaign.
Yeah, that's why I was reading on here. They said it's just campaign. It's not going to be any multiplayer.
Yeah, and Halo Studios reason, which they're called Halo Studios now, the new company working on Halo, but it's still 343. If you look into it,
they say 343 because I looked up. What about Bungie and another Halo? It pretty much on Reddit say, seriously, why hasn't Microsoft commissioned Bungie to make a new Halo game? First comment says, modern Bungie is both not made up of the people who did the original trilogy, and also has the worst track record than 343 at this point.
Yes.
Which is crazy work.
Yeah,
which is really crazy.
But Bungie is a shadow of their former self. That's the problem with that's the issue with Bungie. They're no longer the same people anymore. And like this new Marathon game that they're coming out with. Now, I don't know if you know the history of Marathon, but Marathon is not new. It predates Halo.
Marathon sounds very familiar.
Yeah, you can download the Marathon trilogy on Steam for free right now. It's in our Steam family library right now. It came out in the early 90s. Marathon predates Halo, and then when you play Halo, Halo 2, and Halo 3, and Halo Reach and ODST, you see a bunch of Marathon symbolism in it. There's a lot of Marathon links to Halo, but Marathon's old. Marathon was Bungie's first-person shooter, and then it was Halo.
Yeah, back in '94.
Yes.
Yep.
So, and I have the Marathon trilogy on Steam, and you can play it. And they're fun too. There's a lot of reading. Like if you want to learn the story, there's a bunch of computers you go to. You click on it. There's a whole fuck ton, a lot of reading. 90s didn't do that great with storytelling. It was more environmental or data logs that you would have to pick up to understand what the story was. But it's good. And I was looking forward to Marathon, the new one. But at the same time, I'm not. I don't like its art style at all.
The new one?
Yeah, the new one that's coming out. It's not only that, it's not like a story game. They've said it multiple times. People play the closed beta for it and all that. It's, because Sony bought Bungie. Sony owns Bungie now. So Marathon, the new Marathon is a what's that genre called? Like Tarkov. I forget the name of the genre, but you know what I'm talking about.
I know you're talking about.
It's Tarkov, basically.
Yeah. That's what Marathon's gonna be.
The new Marathon is basically Tarkov, but Marathon.
Extraction
shooter. So that's what it is.
Man, I mean, it might be successful because Arc Raider just came out and it's a big hit right now. It's just has it has the most players right now on there than Battlefield 6. But a lot of people don't like it right now especially like arc raiders and stuff, extraction shooters, because I was just not balanced for new players that don't know how to play extraction shooters. I would say you really have to be good at the game to really have fun. And people don't like the PvP of the aspect of it. They hate it. Because you gotta be good at the game.
Like,
and if they had that, it might not be a hit. It might not.
I mean, I played Tarkov. I got into it a little bit mainly because of Hayden. Back then, and I played it a good bit, and I enjoyed it to a degree. Now it's extremely difficult, but what turned me off from it was not only the sweats that play that type of game, because it's really fucking difficult. What turned me away from it is it's not just Tarkov. Every extraction shooter does this. Is that after the season's over and the next season comes, you are fully reset. And it's like,
I hate that. Because what's the point of playing a game?
Yeah, like everything I just grinded for is just gone.
Yeah.
Okay. Instead of that, how about you introduce like a prestige system?
Exactly. And it's the same thing like Star Citizen. It's a really good game. Glitchy as shit, but really good game when it's not glitching. But when you come to the point of you doing all this stuff for a whole year, you got all the most money, you got the biggest shit. Next thing you know, bam, we're gonna hit you reset. Now, whenever you didn't buy with real money, oh well, you gotta get everything back. I just wasted a whole year of my life playing this game for what? Just to have nothing, a big reset, and just have some shit that I bought with real money. That's not fair. Come on now.
Yeah.
Come on.
It takes all that like what EA said for Battlefront 2, that pride and accomplishment. It takes all of that away.
Yep.
Take
it all away.
It takes it, and then I don't want to play it anymore. Like if I'm going to sit there and spend thousands of hours on something, I mean, I'll restart when I feel like I want to. Other than that, leave my shit alone.
People want the grind, man. People would love to grind, even if it's super hard. People will love to grind if they get to keep it and they get to show it off. That's the main thing about like a lot of like Call of Duty and everything. And it gets away from it when you can transfer everything, go overall, you get everything, get reset, and like it's not a accomplishment no more. It's just like, fuck, I'm doing now. That's way about it. This man is just very, very low. And they switching the game to game to game because it's not everything getting reset. It's like an extraction shooter, like you say. It's pointless playing them.
And every extraction shooter is like that. Now, I like the idea of extraction shooters. That's the reason why I like for VR. My favorite VR game is Into the Radius. Love Into the Radius. Which you can play it anytime you want because it's in the Steam family. Into the Radius is great. And then the second one is in early access, so they're still adding stuff to it. But the second one is co-op. And you have your own central hub where you can organize everything you collect it and all that. You can put it wherever you want. It'll always stay there, and then you go back into the field. Now there's missions and side missions you can do and all that to get more money, to buy stuff from the store, but you just go out and you collect shit and kill anything that happens to pop up. And it's all PvE. It's not player versus player. It's just single player co-op. The first game is purely single player. The second one is co-op.
Yeah.
And it's supernatural too, because it takes place in basically Chernobyl. It's kind of like a Stalker in a way, or Metro.
Yeah. I'm looking at right now. The new marathon supposed to be coming out. Actually,
it got pushed back.
It got pushed back. Yeah, I was about to say release was September 23rd, but yeah, I'm really not too fond of the art style of. I don't know. I'm not a big extraction. I'm not bad at extraction shooters, but I just, like you say, I don't like that my stuff get reset at the end. I don't think this game will be a really big hit, especially if it's going away what Marathon is. If it's not what Marathon is, it's really not gonna be a big hit for people that knows what Marathon is. It's not.
It's like since you love Ark, it's like playing on those servers that have wipes. In Ark, it's like, wow, I'm gonna play on a server that don't have a wipe. I understand the wipe in a survival game like Ark in a way, because once a group of people get too powerful, they can pretty much lock down the server if they want it to. I get that, but at the same time, I don't want to get wiped. Ark takes fucking forever to get set up and do what you want.
Forever, especially if you play on just the regular settings that it starts with, or you just do extreme mode and put everything on low. It takes forever to get started, and when you put all that hard work in, because the resets usually they do it within a month. It's like if you're doing it by yourself against a group of 4 people, man, that shit sucks at the end when everything gets reset. It sucks to do, but it's not like an extraction shooter where you're gonna be playing this consistently for a year or two until another one comes out, and you all your stuff have to get saved and collect.
Yeah,
it's just a survival game. You can reset it anytime you want. Extraction shooter, you shouldn't have to get it reset. If you lose stuff inside the game, that's different. But just getting reset after however long, that shit's stupid. That's just a waste of your time.
Yeah.
To me.
No, I completely agree. That's the reason why I can't get into extraction shooters, is because of the reset. Because I have been looking for a game to dive hours into again. But I'm also looking for my desire to do so at the same time. And that's really hard to do, especially when you have a family. So,
it's hard.
But if I find a game that I want to dedicate my time into, the last thing I want is a fucking reset, because then my whole drive is dead. I'm not playing it again.
Like not to keep talking about Marathon. So Marathon was originally made in 94 and 95. With the second one. So, it's gonna be a lot of people that's 30 plus years old, that played this game way back in the day, that have kids, that has a wife, that's pretty much have a family, a job and everything. So they don't have the time and effort to play every single day and collect stuff and get stuff like everybody else that don't have nothing to do. So you gotta cater to those people like us that we work, we got a family, we can't hop on the game every single day. Just cater to us to just let us save our shit, and when we want to hop on and get some shit, we just hop on to get some shit. We don't want to hop on we grind it for 1 weekend and we don't play for 2 weeks, come back and everything's gone. It's like you turn everybody away, like your core people away from the game.
The only people that get into that are those that like the challenge, this like speed runners in a type of way, or those who have the time. Single people that are not in a relationship, or even teenagers that they get home from school and that's all they do. Those are great for those people, but for people like us, family men with jobs and everything, that'll turn me off so fucking quick. I'm not worried about it no more. I'm not playing it no more.
I am not doing this today. I done worked a 30 fucking hour shift in one day. I come home and everything is gone.
That's why I don't want to put any time into it whatsoever. I'm good. I want to be able to come back and be exactly where I fucking left off.
Yeah, for sure, man. That's just crazy. But I mean, I feel like 2026 is gonna be a really good year for games. Got a lot of good games coming out. Hopefully all of them is fully made, it's not rushed or anything, and just hopefully it gonna be a really, really good year for non-glitchy games. Because
pray for the best.
I tell you, the AAA games been pretty ass lately, and Steam regular I forgot what it's called. Indie games been really, really great. Really great.
The indie game market has been booming, and I guess to end today's episodes or whatnot, because we're sticking on the games. The new Steam hardware coming out next year with the headset and the console and whatnot. Now the headset for you, I could see you probably not really caring too much about. Not because it sucks or anything, just it's not.
I mean, it's not a necessity for me right now, but at the same time, it's really cool because of how it's set up with Steam. You know, it'll be pretty much almost no lag or no latency for me compared to my Quest 3. I really like the aspect. Now, if they come out with that motherfucker being about $300 to $500 with the Steam console, $300 to $500, man, they got me, man.
I can see you more focused on that console than the headset, honestly.
Yeah,
I just hope it's not a flop.
I'm 100% sure. Yeah, I hope it's not a flop. I really think it's going to be good, because with the hardware we have in today's time right now, it can't be a flop. A console can't be. Like, we've been honest, especially a PC. Because if you take what the console they coming out with compared to a low-end PC, or matter of fact, a mid-range PC that can run 4K with 30 to 45 frames per second, man, you're really doing really good if they release it at $500. The console war's over. PC players have beat everybody on the market because you're getting PlayStation and Xbox games.
Yeah. And so, like, back in the day, the argument with the console war was, it made a lot of sense, even with PC, because back then, 90s and 2000s and early 2010s, the PC wasn't really a master race like they like to call it now, because there were PC games that would never come out to the Xbox or the 360, PlayStation 2, 3, and that were good. And at the time, like, for example, Crysis, I don't know if you remember Crysis, like the very first Crysis, PC only, until way later. That was a great game. But back then, that argument between the console wars and should you have a console or a PC was extremely valid. But as of I think like 2018, between 2018 and 2020, like, consoles are dead. Now more so than ever. There's just no fucking. The only good thing that console still has to this day is budgeting. You just want to come home, play a game, budget. That's it. That's all. That's the only good thing you got. Other than that,
the thing is though, man, it's like with them releasing this Steam console. Even if you don't call it a console, this
it's still got
mini PC.
You still got like a browser mode, a desktop mode for it. You can still hook up a keyboard and mouse to it if you wanted to.
Even they've released this at the same price that the PS5 is right now, which is $600, I think. That is still doing really good getting that than to getting the PS5, because soon as exclusive for PS5 get released, it's going to get released on PC 6 months to a year later.
Yeah.
So you still getting a really good deal, and also you still getting free Xbox games every month already. Like, you really getting a really, really good deal, and you probably won't have to upgrade from that console looking like for another probably 5, 6, maybe even 10 years. Probably depends on how well the hardware holds up.
Yeah. So, like, I think it's a good thing because nowadays, for example, like a PlayStation 5 or an Xbox Series X, you can build a PC.
I bet. Yeah.
You can build a PC for the same price as a brand new Series X or a PlayStation 5, and it still be a little more powerful.
Yep. I knew when this last go around with the PS5 and Xbox Series X was really bad, when I seen someone on YouTube took a PS4, modded it, took a PS5 exclusive game on the PS5, modded it to get on the PS4, and had literally the only difference was the FPS. The FPS was probably maybe like a 10 to 15 FPS difference. It really wasn't a huge difference. It was looked even better on a PS4 than a PS5. Yeah, to me in some moments. So this I know it was really bad. Like we could
look, like the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4 was the last consoles that was a actual significant upgrade from the previous generation. But it also was the beginning of the downfall for them at the same time, both of them. Now, PlayStation 4 won that generation tenfold, easily. Xbox One was a disaster.
It did.
But PlayStation...
Don't get me wrong. It was cheap though. You can get the motherfuckers on cheap. If you want to play next gen console from the Xbox 360, the Xbox One, hey, go to your local pawn shop. Them hoes are there for $200 at the time. Yeah. Probably $150.
But you know, this gen, because you know, Gen 5, like my favorite generation is Gen 6, which is 360, PlayStation 3, and Wii. That's my favorite generation. Yep. And Gen 7 was okay, but Generation 8, the generation we're on right now with PlayStation 5 and the Series X, yeah, they're more powerful, but it was the most disappointing gaming generation that's happened in modern times.
Yeah, it is.
It's the worst generation. And they're finally about to be coming out with PlayStation 6 and this new Xbox fiasco coming out. And it's like, well, what happened to PlayStation 5 and the Series X? Like, nothing fucking happened, really.
It's just like I said not last episode, but a few episodes ago. It's just, we're focusing too much of just moving on, and instead of trying to conquer the hardware that we have now and programs that we have now. It's too much of trying to just move on. Let's innovate. Let's get more, whatever they're trying to do.
They're too focused on graphics.
It's too focused on graphics. Like, let's just focus on gameplay and trying to conquer and trying to make a better games with the hardware we have now. If you get what I'm saying, it's kind of like we're rushing it. We like the hardware will come out, and it's like, okay, we're gonna focus on this for 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, whatever. Yeah. And now here go another console. Here go another PC. Here go another graphics card. Like come on, man.
I mean, innovating with the hardware, that's one thing, but just the problem with modern gaming right now is not only the live service and all this and that and blah, 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 especially with the AAA industry. It's just they're focused on graphics. They want to get every pore on the skin on that character. They want to make the liquid be 100% real. Like GTA 6 is a perfect example. Yeah, that game looks fucking beautiful. Don't get me wrong. It looks great. Yeah. But, you know, gameplay should always be foremost the first thing focused on. Graphics, it doesn't have to be beautiful. There are plenty of old games I still play to this day, or even new indie games, graphic wise don't look that great, but the game is fantastic and fun, like Lethal Company or Repo or just games like that. You know, those are fantastic games, but they don't look that great.
Yeah, and you said it right, man. You brought up a good point with GTA. I feel like GTA is doing it the best, correct way how a game's supposed to be made every so years. Even though they squeezed the last juice out of GTA 5, I feel like GTA 6, I feel like that will be one of the best games that came out in the past 10 years. even with the not PS5, the GTA 5, only because they took their time. They conquered whatever hardware they have, whatever programs they have, whatever it is. They made sure that shit is gonna be 100% correct. Hardly any glitches. I think it's still gonna have glitches. It is 2025, 2026, but it's not gonna be to the point where it's not unplayable. I think it's gonna be a really good game because they took their time. That's their baby, and they're gonna make sure that the players are getting what they want. Yeah. Not just what they want out of us, as in money.
That leads to another problem too that we also face. Back then, we had 40 to 80 games releasing throughout the year, all the time. Now it's like 10, maybe 15. And it's because of this time frame that they done set. Because not only are they not just with hardware, but constantly wanting to innovate with their technology and their graphics and all this and that. Like GTA 6, for example. Why is it taking 13 fucking years for this bitch to come out? Back in the 90s and 2000s, we had GTA, the first one, all the way to GTA 4. From the beginning of the 90s to the end of the 2000s. And that's GTA, GTA 2, GTA 3, Vice City, San Andreas, GTA 4, plus the other GTA games on the B.S.P. Like, that's so many. And they were all great. Every fucking one of them were great.
Every single one of them
and then
were great.
GTA 5, I mean, GTA 5 took a little bit longer, but it still came out, I think, 2013. Yeah, 2013. So I think it was like 2008 GTA 4 came out, 2007 or 2008.
Yeah, 2008, 2009, something like that.
So that was a 5-year time span between 4 and 5. Okay, so that's where it kind of started with a bigger gap. And then now GTA 6, it's just insane because also like with Rockstar and many other companies like this. So back then again, these companies will not just be working on one particular game, they will be working on multiple games. Like remember THQ and stuff like that.
THQ.
Like Rockstar, not only was there GTA, they had the Warriors, Bully,
Red
Dead, and Manhunt. They had all these different properties that they were constantly working on and releasing around similar times as the other ones. And now, like, what have they focused on? Well, since GTA 5 has come out, Red Dead 2 was the only other Rockstar game, and now GTA 6. Where's Bully 2? LA Noire 2? LA Noire, or another fucking Manhunt game, or another Warriors game, or they used to make not just Rockstar, but it's just easy to point them out, but every company now they just focus on 1 or 2 IPs now instead of like 5 or 10 that they used to, and they will all come out finished.
And that's true. and that is very true. Now, like GTA is taking entirely too long to come out.
No, I agree with you. I wanted to come out perfect, and I'm glad they're taking the time. But golly, it's all because of this graphic and fidelity and
that's what I'm saying. Is like, I think the biggest thing was the money grab from GTA 5, and just making sure that they're keeping up with the most upcoming hardware and programs that's coming out. I think they just constantly okay, we gotta do this, we gotta keep up with this, we gotta add this on now, we gotta put more pores inside the face. So but I'd rather them come out. If it take 20 years, I don't care. As long as the game is playable for another 20 so years, and it's not glitchy when it first comes out, bro, I don't care. Just give me the game. I feel like eventually we'll get another LA. We're gonna eventually get another Bully. But I feel like right now you're money grab, but they gonna come out with a.
I fucking doubt that.
We will.
If I see anything, it's gonna be a remake. And you saw how they did with the GTA trilogy remake.
It will be a remake. I never said it'll be a new game. Okay, I feel like they're gonna come out. The GTA 6 is gonna come out. Then they're gonna release probably Red Dead in the next 5 years. Another 5 years from now, we Red Dead, and then probably another between that 5 years, probably a remake of Bully. I think. So, but I'd rather, like I say, them take forever to make the game and not come out with a game every 3 to 4 or even 5 years or even once a year. Let me enjoy it. Let me see the masterpiece and let me just not be bouncing around and glitching through the damn air or walls or anything. You know, just let me enjoy the game. I feel like a lot of I would rather Call of Duty come out every 5 or 6 years. Take your time with that. I'm tired of
Call of Duty, man. I've been tired of it.
Campaign sucks by Black Ops 7, by the way. But
wait, has it came out yet?
Yeah, it came out yesterday. I think it came out yesterday. What's today's date?
Oh,
yeah, no, and it sucks.
I gotta see. I gotta go
I haven't played it now. It's what everybody say. They say the campaign sucks, but I'm gonna play it soon, hopefully. So yeah, man, I'd rather those like Call of Duty, 2K, Madden.
Like the sports games.
Not a big one.
We literally talked about that like a few weeks ago, something like that. The sports games back then in the 2000s, there were so many different variations of NFL and NBA that made it archaic and fun. Like Blitz was always one of my favorite NFL football type of games because it was kind of realistic, but it was goofy and archaic in all the right ways.
And I think also too, man. I think that the consumers like us, we're making games not good games anymore either because of we're buying like Madden. We had Blix the League, Madden. We had we even had a 2K NFL game.
Yeah.
We don't have that. We don't have no room for anything else because everybody every year buying Madden. How about everybody stop buying it for a full year? Don't buy it. You don't have to. Yeah, let YouTubers do it, but we don't buy Madden for a full year.
Money talks, and people talk. You know,
or help out like the NBA Live came out. How about help them? You know, buy their game. Let get competition in there so they can have something. Madden don't have no competition at all. So they was like, okay, they gonna buy this shit every year anyway. So might as well just release it how it is.
And each Madden is just a reskin of the previous.
And it's getting worse.
And then they get lazy because I love watching the YouTube videos of people playing the new Madden, especially Madden, and they'll like go on the training field or whatnot, and they'll pan the camera to look out into the stadium, and they'll still have the same posters from the previous one that has the same year on said poster from the previous one. That just shows how fucking lazy they've been.
Lazy. And like I say, I'd rather them take 10, 15, 20 years, come out with a new game. If it's going to be perfect, if it's going to be worth playing for the next 10 years, long as it's good enough for me to just get my hands on it and just enjoy it for however long. Just give me something that's not glitchy, that's not fucked up, that's fun. These indie games coming out, these people, only 2 people working on these games.
Yeah.
One person working on these games, and they coming out with better games that's not glitchy as the AAA games. That's better, that's fun, that's just even more innovative with what they put in a game. Like, why are they putting stuff in there that we've been wanting for 20 years now?
The wildest part is that they used to be in the game and then they removed it.
Exactly. So
especially
it's
like
crazy.
Your own custom team creation. Like I love to make my own team.
That was lit back then.
Yeah.
You can have a whole team in London, dog.
Yeah, see, and it was great, and they took that away. Cool. It's like you don't appreciate something until it's gone, and that's what Madden has turned into. I guess before we get off here, because we do need to be ending it. Search up Battle Ball. Battle Ball is a football board game, and I think they made a video game out of it too. Love Battle Ball. It's a great board game. Came out in the early 2000s, and it's got that 2000s look. It's great. Just look it up. Just you'll be amazed with it. It's called Battle Ball.
Yeah, I'm gonna look into it. I'm gonna say off that note, man, I like the Steam. I think it's called Steam Machine or whatever. I feel like it's a great buy if it's gonna have good hardware up in it. It's actually gonna last a long time. Especially everybody get to enjoy the indie games that like the PC players are playing. You don't have to wait however long, 10 years for just to come out on PlayStation and Xbox. It's a really good buy to me right now. I will wait probably like a week or so, let everybody else buy, the YouTubers do reviews on it, but PC is where it's at. If you got the money, especially for this console to come out really cheap, as in like $500, that's really cheap for a PC that's running 4K 60 frames per second. That's really damn good. So try to get that, enjoy these, and support these indie guys. These dudes are doing really a great job with these games, a really good job with these games. And I try to support them every chance I get. Even if the game $20 damn, I'm gonna buy that motherfucker if it's good. So
yeah, I just be good and fun. That's the gameplay is the most important thing, and modern gaming has forgotten all about that. That's the reason why the indie game industry is booming, because that's something that they're trying to bring back.
Yeah, and I appreciate Battlefield for sticking to who they are, who they used to be with Battlefield 6. Also, it has been really fun with the beta when I played it, and so far it seems like everybody having a great time. And even with the battle royale, which is some glitches in there, it's still it's a really good game because they sticking to who they are, and that's what it's all about. Sticking to who you are, adding a little innovation in there, and just playing fan service to everybody, and just trying to make everybody happy. That's what it's all about. It's not about money always. You're gonna make your money in the long run. We the ones that's putting money into these games. So if we gotta stick up for ourselves with these games, and we gotta stop buying them, let's do it. But the games just coming out, sticking to who they are, indie games, AAA games, let's support them. Let's support those people and developers that's doing a great job and putting hours into their babies.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I think that was very productive. I didn't expect to stay on gaming the whole time, but hey, there's always so much. There's always so much to talk about, man. There's always so much to talk about. But anyway, anyhow, I highly appreciate y'all coming on in and watching our podcast. And it's been a while, 3 months, but we're gonna be trying to get back into the groove. I'm not gonna make any promises. It's going to get right back on track immediately, but the goal is to get right back on track as fast as possible.
Look, we gonna vow to make sure that we do this we record on Fridays. Do this every Friday.
Yeah.
Take the time out to do it.
And go back
like I said, we'll probably be gone.
Go back to our retro streams on Mondays, which we can go through the Halos. Now. Once you play them, I know you're gonna like them, but it's just also one of those things. Especially when it comes to Halo, to have that true, genuine love for it, like I do. It's just one of those things you had to be there for. The things that you can. There are things with games like Halo that you can no longer experience anymore. So you're only going to be able to experience basically surface level stuff. But we'll go through the campaigns. Yeah. We definitely will. If y'all got any games to man us to play, let us know, man. We're gonna be playing this Wednesdays. Try podcast. We're gonna make sure that we record every Friday. Every Friday.
Mondays and Wednesdays, We're gonna
see. That's iffy.
We're gonna see.
Wednesday's more iffy than Monday, because at least on Monday that's the beginning of the beginning of the work week. By Wednesday, I'm already. It depends on how the job goes, man. I'm either halfway beaten down or I'm just ready for it to be Saturday at that point by Wednesday. It really depends.
Most definitely. It all depends, man. It's iffy. Monday, I give probably like an 80% chance we actually gonna play. If we don't know how long it's gonna be, but we gonna be on that motherfucker for sure.
Well, alrighty. Well, thank you for coming on in and watching. I highly appreciate it. Leave a like if you enjoyed it, and put down in the comments, tell us how your day went, or if you got any questions of yourself. If we get enough questions, we might have a small segment during the podcast to answer some questions too, or
a little Q&A.
Yeah, like a little Q&A, even if for every podcast for questions. But that just depends if we get enough questions to be able to do that. But anyway, anyhow, God bless. Thank y'all for coming in, and I'm signing out. Any final words for you?
Man, just put God first. Enjoy what you have now, because you never know when it's time, man.
You never know when you're living in the golden times until it's gone. You just never know.
Yep. You never know.
So just enjoy every day as it comes, man. Always focus on the positives.
Even the bad times, it's gonna give you a life lesson that's gonna make things better for you down the road. So God bless.
God bless.